Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot channel and thank you for joining me in this reading. So today we are doing the reading for August. So let me begin by shuffling the cards and getting some cards for you about this month, what this month has in store for Sagittarius. So let's get going with your reading. Any cards coming out? Okay. So let's begin. I'll cut the deck. So what do we have here first? It's little twisted writing. Practice makes the master. Okay. Practice makes the master. Transform your life. How lovely. Create a beautiful dream. Replace fear with love. And this card will be revealed at the end of the reading to tie up the entire reading after we have taken out the tarot also. So practice makes the master. Sagittarius, it's a month where you really need to be sharpening and honing your skills and talents with respect to something. Let's see. So I've got your tarot here. It all came out on its own. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Justice card, the King of Pentacles, the Judgment card, not the Judgment, the Knight of Cups, and the High Priestess. We need two more for this. The Devil and the Star card. So Sagittarius, for you, you have been, let's say, you've mastered something, okay, of in a particular aspect of life. You have done something. It's like you've been there, you've done that, you've accomplished a lot, and you have quite a flair for it. You are, in a certain way, you've mastered something over the years, over a period of time. It's given you a certain status, it's given you a certain position, amongst people, friends, relatives, in society, for being that person, whatever it is. But now you feel like moving on to something else. You feel like moving on to something else because you have, it's like what I mentioned, you've been there, you've done that, and somehow I think you have also fulfilled your purpose with respect to that activity or that aspect of yourself. And now it's time to transform yourself, your life, because now you have outgrown that mold. That is that journey, that chapter of your life is coming to an end. You yourself could be feeling a little restless now that that activity does not interest you anymore. You don't feel happy doing it. It's like there's no joy left in it. There is no thrill left in it. There is no interest left in it. So if you've been feeling like that with respect to something, these cards are telling you that that phase has ended for you. You need to move on to something else. Okay, so it's time to also look back and see what is it that you want to do, what you could not do earlier, or what is it that you're over and with it and done with it, and now you don't want to do that again, because it's given you a lot of accomplishment. There is nothing more left to strive with that activity. So now you feel that you want to change yourself, you change your life, change the way you live, and this month brings you that opportunity to bring about that change. So for some of you, it's like looking back at the past and seeing that this is something I've nurtured for a while. I would like to experiment with that. And for some of you, it could be nothing to do with the past whatsoever, and it's time to move on to something completely new. But this is the month, where you need to really go through things to figure out what is it that you want to move ahead with. This is not the month for you to start with anything. This is the month to sift through things, to see what beautiful dream you want to, accomplish for yourself. What is it that you've always wanted to do but left it for later? What is it that you've always, you've been going around in circles with? What is it that it interests you, like, but I said it keeps going around in circles, you've not been able to take the decision. So it would be a good time, to spend this month trying to figure things out for yourself. And when you are making that choice for yourself, it should not be made with fear. It should not be something which you do because you want something in return from it, or you want to again accomplish a certain status in society, or you want to get the same kind of success which you got earlier, or you want to get the same amount of money which you got earlier. Do not do this with the past in mind, to replicate the success and the glory of the past. And you might feel that, what if I don't make it happen? What if I do not succeed? What this, what that? So let me take a safer route, which might bring me, which guarantees some kind of success and some kind of glory. But again, you keeping yourself trapped in that past energy by just replicating it in another form. The energy is the same. Primarily it is all about energy, it's not the form. The energy takes on a form. So if you are going to pursue something with trying to get the same, like I said, this, repeat that same past pattern, you're not changing the energy, you're not creating anything beautiful, you're not transforming anything, you're not changing anything, you are reliving the past in another form. That is why you've got this card very strong. Replace fear with love. If you are going to start something brand new, you want a complete change for yourself, it should not be connected to your past at all. Open up yourself to a completely new experience, a completely new journey without any kind of preconceived notion. Just allow it to take you where it wants to take you. Navigate as you go along, but without anything of the past, because that is what is not going to work for you. Because like I said, the energy remains, you're operating from the same frequency, right? The form only has changed. So your energy of dissatisfaction will prevail if you persist with it. If you if you wish to, you just replicate what you've already experienced, it's not going to work out like that. Keep your faith, stay optimistic, go with the flow, trust a new path, trust new energies, trust a new you. And that is where the beauty of a journey actually lies. Okay, so we have this card which ties up the others. Ignore the opinions of others. So regardless of what others say, if you feel that you have outgrown this past energy, then shed it completely once and for all. Don't keep a single bit of it with you, because it's going to clash with this new energy. Both these are not going to exist simultaneously. Either you can be stepping into a new energy field, new activity, new experience, new everything, or with that, or you're just going to go ahead with the new form of the old energy, which is, again, like I said, it's not going to make you very happy over a period of time. I mean, you'll wear out of it very fast, because you're already used to it. It's like you're still living in the same zone. Your vibration needs to increase, the frequency needs to change. So it's going to be a lot of new experiences, Sagittarius, a lot of newness. So don't let that hamper your enthusiasm, or let that not hamper, but let it not come in the way of you starting something better and happier for yourself. Regardless of what others says, they also might say that why are you doing this, why are you doing that, but you yourself know that you've mastered this, there's nothing left in this, I need to create another something beautiful for myself, just the way you created this from scratch, right? I mean, go back and see that how you created this, not knowing anything about it, learning as you went along, trusting as you went along, working hard as you went along. Similarly for this, trust it, work with it, stay with it, without any impressions of the past, and of course regardless of what others say. You just need to ignore what anyone else says. Hold on to what you are really feeling. Hold on to that new dream which is inside you. Hold on to that new energy which wants to take on a form which is there in you. It's making you restless. So you know yourself. So honor yourself, honor your feelings, honor your journey, honor your energy, honor your abilities, talents and skills, and steadfastly work with them. And again, let's see what comes your way. It all depends on how you work with it. But if you have been able to master something and become very good with something, you have it in you to do it with anything else. It's just a matter of this whole month trying to figure out what is it, right? So don't go by what others say. Hold on to what you are really feeling and proceed with that. Wish you a wonderful August, Sagittarius, and I will see you soon with another reading.